Hi, I'm Bryony Kennedy, the founder of Adorn Cosmetics, and I wanted to personally thank you for purchasing your foundation sampler box. You're obviously on the lookout for a better foundation, and I personally know that once you get the right shade and the right foundation type for you, you will be converted to our brand. So you've either received your box, it's on its way to you, so I thought I would personally give you a little bit of a rundown on how to use the box. So when you get it, you will find that inside the box there is the instructions, okay? So it does give you a little bit of help around how to use each foundation type and how to use the sample pots. It is a little bit different using the sample pots than a full-size product, so bear with it because I know, again, once you get the right shade, you will be happy with the product. Now, within the box, there is a full-size kabuki brush, okay? It has the netting on it to protect the bristles. You can keep this netting if you would like, or you can just get rid of the netting. You don't need to keep it, okay? It's just the way we like to keep the bristles straight within the box. You'll find that the kabuki brush itself has a black band around the top here, and that is an indicator line to help you learn, or I guess help you know when to wash your brush. If you start to get foundation color down here, it's a good chance that it might need to get a bit of a clean. So check out the tutorial on how to clean your kabuki brush in a bit more detail on the tutorial page of the website. So the kabuki brush, it applies all of the foundation types, the loose, the liquid, and the cream. It does all of them, and you can use it together with them. All of the foundations can be layered, so you can use the liquid under the loose, you can use the cream under the loose, and you can also use each of the foundations as a foundation in its own right. So I've got the loose minerals on today in medium olive, just to give you an idea that the foundation coverage you can get from a loose mineral is flawless. It's buildable, so don't think that it's just a light coverage. It is quite a heavy coverage if that is what you want. Now, in the box, you will receive an applicator. Okay, so you can pull that out. You'll also receive the primer, so the Day Moisturizer Primer. So you just open that up, okay, and there's enough in there to last you quite a while, all right? So all you need to do is get about this much, just dot it around the face, and then blend it in just like you would a normal moisturizer, okay? This helps to prepare the skin, it helps hydrate, it also helps regulate oily areas, so it just gives a more flawless application to your minerals. If you have a dry, dehydrated skin type, or maybe you have quite a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, you might like to mix this with a facial oil when you're using the loose minerals, if you prefer more of a dewy appearance. So if you prefer that dewy look, that more healthy, radiant look, mix your facial oil. It could be a rose hip, it could be one of our superfood oils. Mix a little bit with the primer and it will give you a more dewy appearance. The foundation will always look as good as what you've put underneath it. So it's important to get that step right for you. If you've got a normal combination skin or maybe more of an oily skin, then you'll find that the primer is completely fine on its own. Now, you'll also get the loose mineral samples in the kit as well. Okay, and again, you just need to take the lid off, and being that the sample pots are a little bit small, I would recommend that because the opening is small rather, you just want to grab your kabuki brush, dip it in the corner, and you just want enough foundation to just cover the edge here, and then have a tissue on hand, and then you just blend your kabuki onto the tissue so that those minerals have spread evenly onto the top of the brush, okay? So again, you just open it, because the opening is not as big as a normal size foundation. You just dip the corner of the kabuki brush, enough to cover probably just the edge here, then a tissue, even your hand, just use that to blot and get the minerals evenly over the face, and then you can start applying it. Now, if you want really heavy coverage, you press the kabuki brush on the face. If you want a lighter coverage, then you buff it and blend, okay? So that is how you apply the loose minerals. They can be applied all over the face, the eyes, the neck, and the décolletage, and it has 20+ sun protection in there. So personally, I like to put it on my neck and décolletage as well. The liquid and the cream, the same thing. So all you need to do is just take the lid off and use your applicator. And again, I would just get enough to dot around the face. Okay, so you can see there's still a lot in there. There's quite a lot in here. There's probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 grams, and a full size is 30. So you can see how long that's gonna last. Don't be deceived and put that all on your face, or you're just wasting it. So dot this around the face evenly. Then all you need to do is grab your kabuki brush and blend that in. The same with the cream sample. Just open up the lid. There's your cream in there. Again, just scrape off the same amount, a tiny bit. You can always add more, but you don't want to waste it, okay? And then blend that with the kabuki brush as well. So try all of the different foundation types until you're happy with what suits your skin type, what I guess suits the look that you're after. And again, as I mentioned at the beginning, you can actually layer the foundations up. So you can use the liquid or cream underneath the loose as well. For those of you that have a really oily complexion, we do have a matte setting powder, so there is that option as well. And for those of you again that have more of a dry complexion, then you may want to try a sample of one of our facial oils, or you may even want to spritz your face with a rose water at the end, and that gives you a super dewy looking finish to your foundation. Now, to finish off, foundation colors. So if you're trying to get the correct color, this is a little bit of a personal preference, because some people like to look lighter, some people like to look darker than they are, and some people just want to look matchy-matchy. So it just depends on your personal preference. I'm going to talk to you about color matching correctly to your skin color, your real skin color. So what you need to do is grab the foundation that you're interested in. Okay, there's a few colors in the box to choose from. So grab the foundation, just get a tiny bit onto your finger, and I will grab a little bit just to show you. So if you just get the teeniest amount, obviously you don't want to put too much on your finger because it will go on quite heavy. So you just get about this much out of your pot for the loose minerals, the same with the liquid and same with the cream, and you just put it on the décolletage. Okay, and that's completely disappeared, so that is my color. Okay, I could use a slightly darker color if I wanted to. It just means that I need to blend it down my neck, etc. Okay, so when you're color matching to your décolletage, the reason I recommend that is because for most of us, our décolletage is a lot darker than our neck and our face. It's usually had the most sun damage, it's usually quite dark, and whilst people think they're quite fair, they're color matching to their neck and their face, it's making them look two-tone, and then they've got this dark chest, dark arms, but a lighter neck and a lighter face. It's quite aging, and it can make the skin look not as healthy as it could. So whilst it might be going a bit darker than what you're comfortable with, I promise it will actually make you look more youthful and your skin look a lot healthier if you color match to your décolletage. Yes, you might need to put a bit down your neck, but at least then you're going to look nice and even. Okay, so color match to the décolletage. If you don't expose your chest at all, then yes, color match down the neck and the probably the jawline area, and that will give you a good indication of whether that color's okay. All right, so that is how to color match. That's how to use the samples. If you need any assistance, you're always able to give us a call. You're always able to give us an email, or we have the live chat function on the website, so you can chat live with one of the team. So again, thank you for purchasing the box. Have fun. It's not something that you can get wrong. Just have a bit of a play with it. And if there's something that we can help you with, please contact us, as we're more than happy to do so.